Hey guys, this is Comic Uno. Today's topic video is on New York Comic Con 2011, which I went to this weekend on Saturday and Sunday, and I want to tell you my experience at New York Comic Con, and I want to hear your guys' experience if you went there. And, alright, so let me talk about it. So, on Saturday, I went and tried to see a lot of panels, and my plan was to go see Walking Dead because I started getting into that TV show this weekend. Because the new season was going to start. So I said, you know what, let's give Walking Dead a chance. And I gave Walking Dead a chance. It was a really good series. So I said, oh, let's go see the panel. And that was a bad mistake because you had to wait so long to go see that panel. And usually New York Comic Con, like I've been to New York Comic Con before, and usually it's not that crowded for those type of panels. Like you expect that like San Diego Comic Con, like you have to wait hours and hours for a line. But usually like you don't like I went to Vampire Diaries one year to New York Comic Con, and I went and it wasn't that crowded at all, and you went in like right away. And it was a great panel. And this year I was like expecting pretty much the same thing, and was totally wrong. You had to wait like 2 hours for it, and we waited like 2 hours for that panel, and we were not even close to getting in. And I same thing for Avengers because it was in the same room, and I was like, oh, I want to really go see Avengers. I think that movie looks awesome. They had like Chris Evans going there, so I wanted to see the panel. And I usually they give some good stuff for the movie, like tidbits, maybe a trailer or whatever, and you get to hear questions and answers and all of that. So I thought it was gonna be a really good panel, but I couldn't get in. A lot of people are actually saying that they just couldn't get into the Avengers even though they wanted to see it so bad, because the thing is it's just such a small room, and they weren't really expecting it, I guess, and so many people want to see it this year, and I guess they're gonna have to make the room a little bit bigger because a lot of people want to go see it. And I heard they're making the place where they have New York Comic Con a little bit bigger. So I guess maybe they'll make those type of maybe a bigger room for those type of panels. So hopefully, 2 years to come, they'll have bigger rooms for the big panels like that. That way, a lot more people could get in. And I also saw well, the one panel I did see was a Marvel Television panel, and that was had a lot of great stuff going on. They told you about AKA Jessica Jones, which we've heard about, and that's pretty much Jessica Jones if you read Alias before, from Marvel Comics. Luke Cage's wife, and if you read that series before, it's pretty much about that. A detective, she has powers, but she used to be a superhero, not a big superhero, Jewel, and she's done with the superhero thing. He says, let's be a detective. And she's a detective, uses her powers on occasion, but she's a detective who has superpowers. And we're going to have people like Luke Cage coming in, and Ms. Marvel in the series, because those are characters that are really important to Jessica Jones' character, and I think it'll make a good series if you have those characters in it. And maybe the Old Spice guy will be Luke Cage. You never know, because he's been wanting to be Luke Cage in the Avengers. So I think that'd be cool to see the Old Spice guy as Luke Cage, because we've been wanting to see him. Well, he wanted me in Luke Cage for a long time now. So I think that'd be cool. And that's a series I'm excited for. They also announced the Hulk in Marvel Television. That was I'm not a big Hulk fan, but I think it would be cool because they said they're going to concentrate a lot on Betty and Bruce's relationship. And I always like their relationship. It's an iconic relationship, and I think that would be cool. So, and they said they're going to have really good visual effects, kind of like the Avengers visual effects for Incredible Hulk. So it's not going to be Lou Ferrigno painted green. So they even made that joke. So that's going to be interesting. They have, of course, the cartoons, Ultimate Spider-Man, which we've heard of a lot of. We have like Drake Bell playing Spider-Man, which I think that's cool. We have whoever played Pierce in Avengers. I forgot his name, but he was actually even there at the panel. He's gonna be playing the voice of Pierce. So there's a lot of good actors, voice actors, and regular actors who are going to be playing these characters, and that's going to be really cool for Ultimate Spider-Man, which I think is going to be a great series. What else do we have? Also the new Hulk anime series they're gonna have soon, And also some series on ABC Family, like Mockingbird, which is gonna be like she's gonna be a college student at night, and Mockingbird at college student in the daylight, and Mockingbird at night. So that's a little bit more for the teen, because that's what ABC Family is. That could be a hit, I think. That could be really nice. Cloak and Dagger, it's going to be like, teens, Howie Powers living in New Orleans, so that's going to be cool. So that was a really great panel. They had a lot. They even showed an episode of Earth Mightiest Heroes Avengers. So that's cool. I don't watch that show, but for people who do watch that show, it was great because it hasn't been episodes in a while, I heard. So that's great. And so that was a really good panel. And then, you get the floor had some a lot of stuff, video games, comic books. So that was interesting. And so I had a really good time at New York Comic Con. Even though I didn't get to see Avengers and Walking Dead, I thought it was a really good time. I'd love to hear your guys' experience if you went to New York Comic Con. And this was Comic Uno with my topic video for this week. And there'll be another topic video with my next set of video reviews next week. And I hope you enjoyed. See ya.